In the 1970s, the station wagon wasn't just a car. It was how America moved. This countdown ranks the 10 greatest American wagons of the decade, judged on innovation, utility, family comfort, and cultural impact. From fuel-sipping compacts that answered the gas crisis to wood-grained luxury cruisers and rare collector icons, each entry reveals what made the era's long-roof haulers unforgettable. Let's start the journey with number 10. In the 10th place, the AMC Hornet Sportabout delivers compact practicality at a moment when America needed it most. With a curb weight around 2,800 pounds and a starting price just over $2,100, this wagon offered a budget-friendly answer to the fuel crisis. Under the hood, buyers could choose the reliable 232 inline-6 or step up to the rare 304 V8, an unusual option for a compact. The Sportabout's fold-flat rear seat unlocked more than 60 cubic feet of cargo space, making it possible to haul everything from groceries to camping gear without breaking the bank. Over its run, nearly 94,000 rolled off the line, and while luxury was modest, owners recall the satisfaction of squeezing maximum utility out of every trip. For families facing gas lines and tight budgets, the Hornet Sportabout proved that a small wagon could still carry big dreams. Number 9. The Ford Pinto Squire wagon arrived as the most affordable path to wagon ownership during the height of the 1970s fuel crises. With a base price under $2,200, it promised families a way to beat gas lines without breaking the bank. Under the hood, buyers found a choice between 2.0-liter or 2.3-liter four-cylinder engines, both delivering over 20 miles per gallon, a rare feat for the era. The Squire's clever dual-action tailgate, swinging open or folding down, made loading up more than 55 cubic feet of cargo surprisingly easy. Yet practicality came with a cost. The Pinto's reputation was forever shadowed by fuel tank safety controversies and the 1974 hearings by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Even so, with nearly 70,000 built, the Pinto Squire remains a symbol of how American families weighed value, utility, and risk when every dollar and every gallon counted. 8th place belongs to the Dodge Monaco station wagon, a true heavyweight among family haulers of the 1970s. Built on Dodge's full-size C platform, the Monaco delivered muscle car power in a wagon body, with the 383 cubic inch V8 as standard and an optional 440 for those seeking even more authority on the open road. At nearly 4,500 pounds and riding on a 122-inch wheelbase, this wagon could swallow up to 90 cubic feet of cargo, enough for a week's vacation or a cross-town Little League team. The Monaco's dual-action tailgate made loading easy, while seating for 9 passengers turned it into a rolling living room. Law enforcement agencies favored the Monaco for its toughness, often ordering them for police fleets where they proved their mettle on highways and city streets alike. Priced around $3,700 at launch and with approximately 85,000 built, the Monaco stood as a bridge between everyday family needs and the brute strength of Detroit's Vive 8 era. Number 7, the Buick estate wagon brought a sense of grandeur to the American driveway. With its sweeping wood-grain veneer and chrome accents, the estate announced its presence as a full-size luxury wagon, not just a family hauler. Under the hood, the mighty 455 cubic inches V8 delivered up to 370 horsepower in early models, making highway cruising effortless even with a full load. Buick's signature glide-away tailgate, which slid neatly under the cargo floor, set a new standard for convenience and engineering refinement. Inside, dual-zone climate control and power-adjustable front seats elevated long trips, while a cavernous 101 cubic feet of cargo space meant nothing was left behind. At a sticker price of $7,500, the estate was a step above the mainstream, with about 137,300 built over the decade. For those who wanted comfort, prestige, and performance in one package, the Buick estate wagon was the answer. Number 6, the Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser brought a blend of spaciousness and comfort that made it a family favorite in the 1970s. Built on General Motors' versatile B-body platform, the custom cruiser offered more than 100 cubic feet of cargo room, enough to handle everything from camping gear to a full load of groceries. Under the hood, drivers could choose between the smooth-running 350 or the powerful 455 Rocket 5.8, giving this wagon the muscle to cruise highways with ease. One of its standout features was the power-operated tailgate window, a convenience that made loading and unloading a breeze, especially on busy suburban weekends. With a 9-seat layout and plush appointments, the custom cruiser was designed for long trips and everyday errands alike. Priced around $5,800 when new and with nearly $200,000 built, it struck a balance between luxury and practicality, earning its place as a staple of American driveways throughout the decade. Number 5, the Pontiac Safari wagon brought a performance edge to the family wagon segment. Pontiac's wide-track engineering, famous for its road-hugging stance, gave the Safari a sense of control and confidence that drivers rarely found in a long roof hauler. Beneath the hood, buyers could select the robust 400 or the mighty 455 cubic inch V8, both tuned for smooth highway cruising or spirited acceleration when the open road called. With nearly 95 cubic feet of cargo space and a fold-flat rear seat, the Safari proved just as capable of hauling camping gear as it was carving through winding roads. Distinctive wood-grain graphics and a bold front fascia set it apart from its General Motors siblings, while a base price around $6,200 kept it within reach for families seeking something beyond pure luxury. About $160,000 rolled off the line during the decade, and driver testimonials from the era still praise the Safari's blend of utility and genuine driving enjoyment, a rare combination that made it a standout among 1970s wagons. Number 4, the Mercury Colony Park brought a sense of quiet prestige to the suburban driveway. Mercury's flagship wagon wore its Dynock wood-grain panels with pride, a shimmering nod to the classic Woody era, but updated for the split-level ranch and cul-de-sac. Hidden headlamps and a stately chrome grille gave the Colony Park a refined presence, while the ride itself was all about comfort, thanks to Mercury's twin comfort lounge seats and a suspension tuned for smoothness. Behind the rear seat, nearly 98 cubic feet of cargo space waited for groceries, luggage, or the family dog. Priced around $5,600 and riding on a 121-inch wheelbase, the Colony Park offered near luxury at a more approachable price than its Buick or Oldsmobile cousins. With about $115,000 built during the decade, it became a symbol of upper-middle-class aspiration, blending everyday utility with the understated elegance that defined Mercury's best years. Coming to the top 3, the Chevrolet Caprice estate wagon stands as the driveway default of the 1970s. With nearly $520,000 built from 1970 to 1977 and a peak of $140,000 in 1974 alone, the Caprice estate was everywhere: school parking lots, Little League fields, and cross-country highways. Chevrolet's engineering roster offered a V8 for every taste: the dependable 350, the torquey 400, and the mighty 454 for families who wanted muscle with their mileage. The Caprice's clamshell tailgate became a suburban legend, sliding away to reveal a cavernous 108 cubic feet of cargo space, enough for a week's groceries, a family dog, or an entire set of camping gear. At a base price of $3,753, this wagon brought full-size comfort and versatility within reach of the American middle class. More than just a sales titan, the Caprice estate captured the spirit of the mass-market station wagon at its high point: practical, powerful, and ready for every family adventure. In second place, the Ford LTD Country Squire stands as the wagon that defined the American family road trip. With its sweeping wood-grain panels and familiar silhouette, the Country Squire became an icon of suburban driveways and cross-country highways alike. Ford built more than 1.1 million of these wagons in the 1970s, a number that speaks to its overwhelming popularity and presence in American life. The Squire's 10-passenger layout, complete with a rear-facing third row, meant no one was left behind. Kids, friends, even the family dog found a place for the journey. Under the hood, buyers found robust 351 cubic inch or 400 cubic inch V8 engines, delivering the muscle needed to haul a full load without complaint. The innovative glide-away tailgate, which slid neatly beneath the cargo floor, made loading up for vacation or a Saturday soccer game effortless. With more than 90 cubic feet of cargo space and a base price of $3,830, the country Squire brought comfort and capacity to the masses. Its wood-grain sides became a symbol of American family optimism, immortalized in film and memory as the ultimate road trip companion. While its ubiquity kept it from being rare, the country Squire remains the most recognized and beloved wagon of its era, a rolling snapshot of how America once traveled together. And finally, in first place, the Chevrolet Kingswood estate stands as the wagon America almost forgot, and the one collectors now fight over. Built for just 2 model years, 1971 and 1972, the Kingswood was Chevrolet's short-run flagship, offering 9-passenger seating wrapped in premium leather trim and topped with a dual-action power tailgate that became a marvel of suburban engineering. Under the hood, buyers could opt for the legendary 454 cubic inch V8, a power plant more often found in muscle cars than family haulers. With all seats folded, the Kingswood unlocked over 102 cubic feet of cargo space, enough for a family's luggage, a week's groceries, and the family dog. Priced at $4,350 when new, only about $35,000 were built before rising gas prices and shifting tastes brought its run to an abrupt end. Today, surviving Kingswoods are coveted at auction, with barn-find stories fueling their legend. Scarcity has transformed this once-overlooked wagon into a collector's holy grail, a triumph of American engineering and nostalgia. Across all 10 wagons, one pattern stands out. American families shaped the cars built for them, demanding comfort, space, and personality at every turn. These rolling icons prove nostalgia isn't just memory, it's a mirror of how we traveled, dreamed, and defined an era. Thanks for watching.